Okay, Looking Glass River. This is also in the key of F major with B flat, and it's introducing the Alberti bass accompaniment. Alberti bass gets its name from a classical composer named Domenico Alberti, an Italian composer, who came up with this kind of accompaniment pattern where a lot of where it's like bottom, top, middle, top, bottom. He takes a chord and does bottom, top, middle, top kind of things. So that's one of the accompanying patterns your left hand can do. So in the beginning, it shows you the all the patterns that's going to be used. Number 1, it has in F major. Yeah, so you can practice this. There is a slight bit of wrist rotation. Keep your thumb light. F, C, A, C, F, C, A, C. And keep your, don't make it so heavy, right? You can tell that that's probably going to get annoying real soon, so you want to keep it light. Now play the 4 chord that way. This is number 2 exercise. I'm looking at page 68, and you can do that lots of times until your hand does it automatically, And then now on 5/7, we have. Oops. This is exercise 3. Now the alternative 4/5/7 is going to be G, B flat, C. This is exercise 4, G, C. One thing to note, out of all these notes, which one's the least important so far is the thumb. You know why? Because it's repeated so many times. Whatever is repeated more times is less important, actually, if there's a lot of it. I mean, there are times where the composer will repeat things to emphasize, of course, but in this case, C keeps on coming back, so you want to keep that thumb really light. Now, number 5, where you put it all together, I'll do it slightly faster. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1. Chord, now 5/7. 1, 4, 1. Try again. 1, 5/7. 1, 4, 1. Yeah, and this is what's going to be used in your piece. Time through from 9 through 9 and 10, so it should be left hand no notes. What would that be called in the right hand, where you have same patterns starting on different pitches? Yeah, it's kind of a sequence, isn't it? And the right hand has this kind of a longer lyrical thing, and left hand's gonna support it dynamically. So the beginning, the phrase goes to this C and then softer, and then we're gonna start the scale, soft and go up, crescendo, F, C, and same thing here, A prime, So the form of the pieces, they even label it for you. A prime, B, and A prime. So here's A. I'm doing it slowly now. Now C7, left hand. Scale, we're gonna crescendo here. Last notes of the slurs are always softer. Right hand, exactly the same crescendo. Breathe, new section. 1, 2, da dee da da dee, da da dee, 1, 2, 3, soft. So note that in the B section, the beginning of slurs, third beat is actually the loudest. because the first beat is end of slurs. To eat. And then if you actually physically lift and land on the third beat, then you don't have to force the phrasing. It kind of does it. So loud and fall, lift loud. I'm exaggerating the lip, but I wanted to show you. And last note soft. So soft and taper off with the wrist. So let's start from 9. Sorry, I added left hand again. That's probably the most beautiful part of the piece, and we have pedal again. That's the same thing. Start the scale loud, and last one actually kind of you end it softer. So that's the difference at the end. Okay, and it's only andante, so it doesn't have to be very fast. I think the tempo that I have is probably anywhere around like 80 to 100 is probably the appropriate tempo. Actually, I just said that, and the book says 112 to 120, so slightly faster. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. That's probably closer to 120. Okay, but do it at your own pace, whatever is comfortable. Okay, enjoy the piece.